Today we're going to make Gyotaku fish prints. So the fish always stays on the table. When you get your paper, the first thing you should always do is put your name and class on it. Then we're just going to use a small amount of paint and brush that onto your fish. If you get too thick of a splot of paint on your fish, spread it around using your brush. The less paint, the better. You will see more details like the scales and the eye and the fins if you don't use too much paint. So I just use a tiny amount, didn't even cover my brush. Then I'm going to take my paper. My name and class is going to be on the back, so it should be facing up. I'm going to put my paper on the fish, and then I'm going to use my hands to rub the paper onto the fish. This is why it's called a fish rubbing, because I'm actually rubbing the paper, getting that texture and that imprint design. And I can tell that my paper moved around a little bit, so this may not be the best print. Helps if you hold with one hand and you rub with the other hand. Try and get all the way around the fish to get the sides and the fins. When you're done, peel it off. Actually, that was a pretty good print because I can see all the scales, fins, the eye. It's a little thick there, probably because my paper was moving. I could have also maybe used a little bit less paint. These go in the drying rack. Fish stay on the table. You may move to a different fish. Brushes and paint stays on the table. You move around the room to get different fish.